Hi, Rachel Bailey for Usborne Books and More. Today I want to share some fantastic books for babies, toddlers, and preschoolers, as well as talk about how to read a book when there's hardly any words and no text. So the first book I'm going to share with you is from our Baby's Very First series. We have a number of play books, word books, see inside, and beginning flat books, as well as some touchy-feely books in this format. As you can see right on the cover, a number of the shapes are actually going to be cut out so little fingers can explore and feel the book. So these books have a very simple sort of seek and find strategy going on, where you have the beginning words on the one side and you can talk about what the different animals are called, and then on the other side you can challenge the child to find them. The other thing that this book has is it has a nice example of our finger trails. The way a finger trail works is you want them to take their little finger and slide it along the groove from left to right. This actually mimics reading and how we read from left to right, and it starts teaching that skill very early on. So this is an adorable book, lots of bright pictures, nice thick pages, and a number of those finger trails along the way, as well as other little things for them to feel. Now, a way to add some more interaction to this book would be to start asking questions. First, you have the very easy question of, here's the jellyfish. Can you find the jellyfish over here? But you can make it more involved by asking, how many jellyfish are over on this page? Can you find 2? Or can you find the happy blue whale? What color is this fish down here? These are some of the questions that you can ask your child. If they're too young to answer, ask them anyway, and then point out what the answer is to them. Another book in this series is the Touchy-Feely Farm Playbook. This book combines a lot of the wonderful features that you can get in a board book. So we have some cutout spaces, we have finger trails where they can move their finger along, and we have touchy-feely. This book also has some first flaps where it's asking who's hiding, and your child can open them up and discover the chickens. Very few words on these pages, but you can create the narrative for your child. Oh, look, the pigs got so worn out that they're sleeping. But not this pig. He's still excited and ready to play. Can we count the carrots together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carrots. So you can see these books can really continue and grow with you. We have some more little touchy-feelies here. The next fun book that I want to show you is our Baby's Very First Tractor book. We also have a bus in this format. What's really fun about it is it has thick cardboard wheels, board book wheels, that you can then also push the book along and interact with it. This book is going to have text, but it's going to be a very simple text. Panda is driving the tractor around the noisy farm. He picks up one pink piglet. So this book is going to work on colors and descriptions, as well as a very simple counting of 1 to 3. But there is so much else going on this page that you can talk about before you turn the page. Who's riding in the cab with Panda? There's a dog. How many pigs are on this farm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is a way to encourage more reading and continue interacting with your child with the book. So the last page here, they're picking up some sheep. And then this last page has so many wonderful, brightly colored pictures and characters at the children's farm. Lots that you can talk about. If you need a little practice with this style of reading and asking questions, A great book to start with, we have 3 in this series, is Who's Fallen Asleep? Is It Fluffy Sheep? And these books start with those questions for you. So each page gives you a simple question to ask. Who is wearing the blue socks? Who is friends with the fox? Who has some cake? And who is still awake? But as you can tell, there's a lot on these pages. My preschooler still loves going through this book with me because we can sit and count and talk about colors and make up stories for what the different creatures are doing. And I can ask him a whole bunch of questions. This is one of our favorite pages because there's so much going on. We talk about who's playing a game that has a ball and who has roller skates on their feet, who is jumping up and down, who's wearing a hat. There's so many things that you can discover and ask your child. So that's a really fun series to get you practicing on how to read books that have very little text. The last book I'd like to share with you is one I think every children's bookcase should have, and this is the very first nursery rhymes book. It has a beautiful, thick, sturdy cover and very sturdy pages to it. It also has the really bright pictures that we're known for, but it goes through just some of the very basic nursery rhymes. And hearing the nursery rhymes and the rhyming is very important for young children. This was actually the very first Usborne book that we got on our bookcase. It makes a perfect gift and is something that all young children should have and be read to from.